What's up, everybody? LFC in the 4-3-4 here to do our match preview for the Manchester City game. This game has always been a really, really important game because it's been, for the last 7 or 8 years, really, a game that almost seems to decide the title. Or it's at least between the two teams that you expect to win the title. Neither are going to win the title this year. Both are definitely in a transition, but it's going to be a great game nonetheless. So yeah, Liverpool are coming off a really big performance against Newcastle, probably our best performance since we beat Tottenham last year to solidify the title. You hope that we got some momentum going. So a big game. What do you think?
I think we win 3-1. That's my score prediction. I think Verts, Edgar. I think that's the people that are going to score.
Okay. All right. I didn't know what you meant there for a second. So you're saying Hugo twice, Verts once.
I think now we're playing with Florian Verts and Hugo Edgar a lot better. They are collabing better. Verts is now playing incredible through balls to Edgar, and Edgar has one of the best touches in the world to seal it off to make sure he gets that goal every time. So, yes, in the past, we've played through Salah. We always pass it to Salah, and Salah doesn't know what to do because
he just doesn't seem to be able to beat his man 1v1, and he loses the ball, and then it's kind of like rinse repeat. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in the past, Salah would create. It just isn't coming off that way.
He cannot use his right foot. One thing about Cody Gakpo is that he can use both feet. Left foot doesn't come off so well, but he can get it off of his left foot. But so he just prefers his right foot more. But for Salah, he just he can't use it because he's kind of afraid it will come off bad. But just hit it. Just cross it, man.
Well, the biggest issue that I see for us is that we're not going to have a right back. You're going to have to play Szoboszlai in that right back position, which weakens your midfield because Dom is such a dominant force energy-wise. He helps win the ball back. Mm-hmm. He's good on the ball. So that stinks. That really does limit you a little bit, especially defensively. However, I think we're unbeaten in 15 of the last 16 games. So we started to show, look, we're going to be harder to beat. We are a lot more solid midfield-wise than we have been in the past, whereas it sort of just seemed as though we would empty out. Even your sitting players would sit up high, and that would leave you to be hit on the counter in transition. And Manchester City, on the flip side, are there to be hit on the counter too. And we're really similar. Take, for instance, the Tottenham game. You're up 2-0 at halftime against Tottenham. Game is completely in your favor. And then 15 minutes later, it's 2-2. I would love to tell you, hey, it's this tactically or it's that tactically. But if you watch the two goals, the first goal from where, I guess it's an own goal by Gahey, where Dominic Solanke literally is marked by 3 guys. They're trying to do an offsides trap. They lose concentration, let him get through there and put a shot on goal. And then you watch the next goal, which is the second goal, which was scored by Solanke as well. Sick goal.
It was like he almost did a front flip.
Like Olivier Giroud scored one like that a long time ago.
It was so cool. I was watching it and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I was watching
the old scorpion kick.
Yeah.
Well, but if you watch it, it's the ball's played over the top by the keeper. One of the guys is holding off. It might have been Solanke, I can't remember. And the ball plays in front. The ball is headed down, and the midfielder, instead of going to the ball and collecting it, allows the ball to kind of play to him, doesn't realize that Archie Gray is behind him, and before you know it, Archie Gray's got the ball. He's putting in a cross. So you obviously said what Solanke did, and but it's just silly stuff. And honestly, that's what Liverpool's been getting crushed with this year: a lack of concentration. And for them, for us, it seems to be in the first half. For them, it seems to be in the second half. So I think that if you can keep it tight, if you can be defensively sound, and we seem to be doing that better and better. Now, granted, it's City, and you know that they've got goals in them. You keep it 1-1. Maybe you get an early lead. City have shown to be vulnerable in the second half. Hopefully, you got Anfield rocking. It's been
insane. Like Newcastle game, it's been top level. Like we need to shake the stadium on Man City.
Yeah.
Is it at home?
It's at home.
We need to shake our stadium.
So I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool. I don't know who to pick for goal scorers. I think that the midfield's got to be good. They've got to really help the defense, and we've got to, like you said earlier, we got to play through Hugo and we got to play through Wirtz. The one nice thing about when Salah plays, when Gakpo plays, is that we typically put Flo in the middle, and that's where he is best. That's what best suits us, especially with him and Hugo collabing so well. Let him play behind the tip of that spear, and he's going to feed it to you. I mean, I think it's 9 goals in the last 11 games, 9 goal contributions. This is what you pay 120 mil for. He's starting to help you score goals. He's starting to create. Obviously, Hugo has been a sensation. I think Hugo gets you a goal. Somehow or another, we find another goal. We may have to deal with the early onslaught of City, especially on perhaps a set piece or two.
Mark Gahey, they beat us to it. We were waiting for the perfect time, and that time flew by us, and Man City rolled in, bottom, and left. Very unfortunate that they have him, because, I don't know, maybe in the off-season we sell like Gomez, maybe Kanate, and Gahey is a big part of that, and just losing him from the transfer window is just brutal. They have Haaland, that he is just insane.
And he typically scores goals against us.
Solid.
Well, I think that we seem to have found some confidence. We seem to have found some continuity. We seem to have kind of weathered the storm, if you will. 2 really good performances. Captain efforts by Virgil coming out and talking and taking up for the manager, taking up for players. I am cautiously optimistic, and I am a Liverpool romantic. I can't ever pick against them, but I feel good. I really do. So 2-1.
I think, 2-1, 3-1 for me, 2-1 for him. I think we get that dub. And man of match, predicting it goes to Florian Wirtz.
I don't care who scores. It could be
I don't really care who scores.
Haaland scoring all 3 goals for all I care. As long as Liverpool walk away with 3 points and we continue this upward transition in which we're on. Jeremy Jacquet also signed this week. Going to be a huge player for us. I'm hoping in the next coming years. I read an article online this week that somebody said that they reminded him of Raphael Varane. Raphael Varane had a very good career. So if he can somewhat replicate that, we're going to be in good shape.
Make sure to like and subscribe.